Hey everybody, what is going on today? Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to show you guys how you can get through all of Team Affinity Stage 2 100%, as you can see on the screen right here, all stages in less than 24 hours without even touching Showdown. So you guys do me a favor, as always, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, man, subscribe. This was crazy. It was insane. It was a lot of work. It was a heck of a grind, but well worth it, man. Well worth it. 60 diamond cards that you get throughout the process. Really cool the way they did it this time. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what I did. I never played a single Showdown, not a single one, all right? So here's what we did. There are 3 conquest maps that you can complete. And as you go through it this time, the conquest is worth 30 points. It's not worth 15, all right? So you're going to complete the conquest map. Now, while you're doing conquest, what I recommend that you do is there are these missions along the way right here. And the first thing that you're going to want to do is until you get some of these cards unlocked, like some of these lower tier diamond cards unlocked that you get right here in the flashbacks and legends right here. There's missions for each one of these cards. So until you get those unlocked, you're going to want to stack your squad with cards from these divisions, from these teams, and then run them in there. As soon as you get 1 or 2 unlocked, then start doing the missions. Work those cards into your lineups. What I did was I literally took I keep tally marks and keep a tally sheet, and I have a little notebook here, and I started writing down I wrote down every player and the stat mission that I had to accomplish. I put them in my lineup, and then I did that. I did all of these stat missions along the way. The majority of them, I think there's like maybe one missing on each one of these at the end, but if you see, I've got them all complete here, except for this last one, which you don't actually get the last card until you're done, so you don't really need to do the last one. The Team Affinity 4 points would be kind of worthless, but you get 4 points for each one of these missions. It adds up to quite a bit, and then while you're playing with those cards, you'll also be doing this repeatable plate appearances mission as well, okay? Now, I didn't do any of these online missions at all. If you notice, they say repeatable. You notice mine are all at 0. I didn't do any of them. I didn't do them at all. I didn't take this online, not one single time. All right, so we did all of that. I got all of those missions done. And then what we did here is also in the collections, the flashbacks and legends collection, make sure that you guys go through and get your collections are already cashed in for all of these. That'll get you one of those cards at least to go ahead and get started for the flashbacks and legends to get going. And then you can get started on those missions early on. All right, so you're going to do that collection. There's one of these for each one of the Team Affinity divisions, and they're going to give you 10 points along the way for that. Now, something really cool that they did for this one, they added another exchange. All right, so you've got a 4th player exchange for this one in particular here, and this 4th player exchange actually gives you 30 points towards the Team Affinity. Now, this is very important to get done, and I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, man, I don't have that many cards. I don't have enough cards to be able to do it. Listen, here's what you do. Go through those conquest maps, the 3 maps. Play through those 3 conquest maps. Get done with that. Open up all your packs. Get all the stubs that you get from all that, from playing it. You're going to get tons of stubs along the way throughout this process. And every time you get some stubs, go in and buy silver cards to exchange for these exchanges. Now, I can't view these exchanges right now because we've already done them, and it won't let you go back in and review them. But what it is silver 77s, 78s, and 79s. Look for those. There's a big gap in the buy and sell prices, the buy now and sell now prices in the marketplace on those. Now, you can make stubs by buying low and selling high if you'd like, or you can just buy low and exchange them as well. But you can also make stubs on those same cards in the same process. So, you know, kind of 2 birds, 1 stone if you feel like it. So you guys can check that out. Maybe we'll do that for a different video here coming up this week. But you can get all those exchanges done. They're very important because if you get all 4 of them done for each team, that is 30, 45, 55, and 60 points for each one. So there's 60 points right there. All right, we got the collection done, which makes 70 points. All right, we did the conquest map, which makes 100 points right there. And then we went and did these missions. And like I said, all these missions add up for 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, math, oh boy, 36 right there. So we're only 4 points away at that point from actually finishing the entire thing. So what do? How do you go get those 4 points? You go and play your moments. There are moments in here. You don't even have to do them all, so you can actually pick the easiest ones. And I believe you just have to do like 2 or 3 from each one to be able to get there. And that'll get you all the way to 150 points on each one of these programs without ever touching Showdown, which is great because we all played about 50 Showdowns, I think, for Team Affinity Stage 1. So to not have to see, I don't even know who the pitcher is for Showdown. Like, I don't even know who you're facing in the final showdowns and all that. I know it's going to be the division rivals and all that for these cards and the pitchers that they put in here, but I didn't even do it, so I don't know. But there's great cards along the way. You guys can make what is the equivalent to a God Squad as of right now in MLB The Show 21 with just completing this, man. I mean, you're getting over 30 diamonds that are between 93 and 97. There is 197. It's a Cliff Lee card. Awesome card. These are very usable cards and a couple of in-game cards in this mix. So you can take a look at all of the cards right here. And we did the same method for every single one of the divisions. You can do it for each one. So I recommend that. By the time I was done, I actually had enough of the collection to be able to get Mariano Rivera and complete, excuse me, I got choked up there, and complete that collection as well. So we were able to finish that and get the Mariano Rivera card. So we'll debut that here on the channel this week as well. But if you guys have any questions about this or need any help or anything, always feel free to reach out in the comments and ask. I'm always here to help you guys. So hopefully this video helps you. Hopefully you don't have to struggle through the headache of Showdown anymore. And that's always nice. So until season 3, I guess I'll just be waiting now for new stuff. But you guys do me a favor as always, man. Make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe. And we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks. Peace.